we'll get these matches underway. All right. And Osaka, I don't know if she came out in anything like she did at Rod Laver Arena, but she is she is wearing the same outfit as she did, as in the same tennis outfit that was inspired by jellyfish. It has the green on it. I'm not sure. I don't think she would have come out in the with the umbrella and everything again. But if she's on Rod Laver Arena in the future, she might do something different. Cam forgot the fact that Australian Open is business establishment. Marketing of athletes needs to be considered if Sinner wins a lot, but isn't catching eyeballs. Why would I prefer him? Yeah, G-Van, I have no idea what you're saying. That made no sense to me. All right. The ladies are on the court. Sinner's warming up. And we're about to start. By the way, Cirstea, this is her last Australian Open. So this could be her last match, potentially. So we'll see how she goes against Naomi Osaka. They've only played once about 10 years ago. Somebody said in the last match. And I don't even think that was on the main tour. I think that was that was back in the early days. Oh no, it was at Wimbledon. It was at Wimbledon, and it was a 3-setter to Cirstea. Actually, no, it wasn't on the main draw. It was a qualifying first round match at Wimbledon. So totally irrelevant. 11 years ago, qualifying, Osaka would have been like 18 maybe. So and on grass, which is not Osaka's surface, and that result 3-set win to Cirstea that day, but that definitely has no relevance now. Duckworth calendar slam incoming. Oh, here we go. All right, Sinner is going to serve against Ducky. And Osaka is going to serve against Cirstea. How's the Sissipas score going? They're in a tiebreaker, 6-all in the third, 1-set-all, and it's 2-1 Steph on serve. So that is that. Also, did Valentova and Fruhvirtova going to a third? Here we go. And also 5-all in the fourth for Stan. Do you think this version of Bublik can have a deep run at the AO? Deep run like what? Quarterfinals? Yes. Does he beat Alcaraz? I don't think so. All right, first point of the Osaka match goes to Osaka. 15 love. Cirstea hits it out in the return. Osaka wearing the long sleeves. It is a little bit chilly out there today. Uh, 15 love. As Osaka serves again. Into the backhand Cirstea. Return goes short. Osaka backhand down the line goes long. 15-all. Osaka did struggle in her first match against Rujic. I remembered. But she got it done in 3. She was in a little bit of strife, though, in the second. As Osaka serves a fault second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Cirstea. Forehand from Osaka to the backhand of Cirstea. Cirstea hits it out. And it's 30-15. Osaka going to get the serve again. By the way, Chad, I want to... most of you probably don't know any of this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So, Sam Groth, once he retired, biggest server of all time by records. He served the biggest serve ever in the history of sports. In tennis, he went into politics after tennis, right? He was on the TV for a little bit, and then he went into politics, and he was lined up to be like the second like the second in command if the next election went the right way, right? But he recently quit politics. He's out of it. And I saw him at the grounds today when I was watching some of the coverage. I'm like, oh, he's at the tennis. I heard someone come up with this theory. I can't remember where I saw it, but I think it's a good theory. Sam Groth, is he going to be the next Craig Tiley? If Craig Tiley goes to America, is Sam Groth going to be that guy? It kind of feels like that makes sense. Once he goes to politics, he quits politics, and then they get him as the tournament director or the tournament, the CEO. And Craig Tiley's going somewhere else. I heard that theory and I'm like, that's actually not a bad theory. All right, 30-40 break point. As we return now from Cirstea into the front of Osaka, Cirstea goes down the line. The backhand of Osaka is Cirstea backhand into the front of Osaka. And Osaka hits it wide. There's the break. 1-love. Just something to think about. If you hear anything like that happen, just remember that you heard it here. If you see like Craig Tiley leaves to go be the tournament CEO at the US Open and Sam Groth takes his place, just keep that in mind. That I mentioned it right now. All right. Sinner serving first. He hits the drop shot and Ducky puts it in the net. And it's 15-love. Sinner might just crush Ducky and I'm scared. All right, 15-love. Chad, who you got winning this one? $15-love. As we default second serve. Did Osaka come out with the fancy hat? No, I don't think she did. Backhand return there by Duckworth, and it's 30-love. Cirstea's got the break, 1-love. As we forehand down the line from Cirstea to the backhand of Osaka. Cirstea forehand cross court. Osaka into the forehand of Cirstea. Again, the forehand of Osaka, who goes down the line and wide, and it's 15-love. All right, Sinner 40-love. $40-love. Sinner serves. Sinner with a serve. Down the tee, the forehand of Duckworth. Sinner backhand slice. Ducky. Cross-court forehand winner. Crowd go wild. All right, 40-15. Osaka, by the way, hitting a lovely backhand winner down the line. Mahach won the third. Ooh, Steph's in big trouble in that match. Come back from 2-1 down. Forehand now from Sinner. That goes in the net by Duckworth, and it's 1-love Sinner. Forehand to forehand rally now. Osaka to the forehand of Cirstea. Osaka forehand again. Goes long, and it's 30-15. Cirstea almost takes out all the ball kids with the same shot. Duck. Right. 1-love Sinner. $30-15 here is Cirstea backhand, the backhand of Osaka. Cirstea backhand on the stretch. Osaka cross court in the net, and it's 40-15. Which match ends first, Sinner or Osaka? That's actually a decent question. Because Jannik Sinner's matches go quick. All right. Serve again. From Ducky this time as he serves a fault second serve. Stan won the fourth. Let's go. 2 love Casellas. We got a 4 now from Duckworth into the 4 to Sinner. He goes down the line for a winner. Love 15. Stan takes it 7-5. Did he hit a backhand winner to do it or just a regulation forehand? What did he do? How did he win the point? All right. Duckworth serves the fault. Second serve. As that goes out by Sinner on the return, 15-all. As Osaka comes in the net, up goes a lob by Cirstea. Bounce forehand from Osaka, and she hits it in the net. Wow. Slow start for Osaka. Love 15. Love 15. He hit a backhand down the line for a winner to finish it off. Classic Stan. Backhand winner down the line. To win the set. That's sick. All right, forehand winner there from Duckworth, 30-15. Yeah, Tsitsipas does need a comeback. All right, love 15. Osaka in trouble to start this match. Cilic wins easily. Is that over, that match? Or... All right, that goes in the net by Duckworth, and it's 30-all. Who in the men's draw is going under the radar yet could go far? Nobody. All right. There we go. I don't know. Duckworth 40-30. I mean, I no idea. There's probably somebody. I just can't think. Fritz? Maybe? Because everyone's talking about Sinner, Alcaraz, Djokovic, Medvedev, right? People are talking about Bublik. Musetti's actually not being spoken about. That's true. Musetti is going under the radar for sure. And he doesn't have he might have a tough draw, but he might make the quarterfinals and we won't know until he gets there. And we'll, oh wait, hang on. Like the US Open, right? We didn't think anything of Musetti before he made the quarters. And we're like, oh, Musetti's in the quarterfinals? How'd that happen? It might be Musetti, actually. That's a good answer. Forehand goes down the line. The backhand of Duckworth. There's been a backhand from Sinner. Duckworth backhand again. The back of Sinner. As Duckworth runs right into forehand down the line. Sinner gets it back. Ducky forehand down the line. At the backhand of Sinner again. As Duckworth slice. Sinner. Forehand inside out. Duckworth. Cross-court backhand. Sinner with a slice. Ducky stays back. Forehand goes down the line for a backhand pass from Sinner. Volley from Duckworth. Sinner gets it. Duckworth volley. Winner. Great rally. Ducky. Advantage Duckworth. He had to hit us so many more shots, though. 21 shots. It could have ended in 10, but he's playing Jannik Sinner. All right. Ducky. Advantage Duckworth to get on the board. Return goes in the backhand of Sinner. Backhand, forehand from Duckworth. Into the backhand of Sinner as Ducky slice. Into the forehand of Sinner. Again, the backhand of Duckworth. He goes down the line. Sinner with a slice goes in. Duckworth cross-court forehand. Sinner gets it back and overhits it. And Duckworth gets a game. He's 1-0. Somebody with a yellow-green tennis ball hair style. That's commitment. That is commitment. Holy shit, that's a who's who of Australian tennis. Pat Cash, Alicia Molik, other players that I didn't see because I wasn't paying attention. Crazy, man. Am I surprised that Cilic beat Shapo in straights? A little bit. A little bit. All right, ace on the tee from Sinner. $15 Steph's angry. He's down a break in the fourth. Return goes back into Sinner. He hits a drop shot in the net. Ooh, yuck. Gross shot from Sinner. All right, 2-1 Cirstea, by the way. 15-0. Osaka trying to get the break back. 7 in the back of Osaka. Return goes in the forehand to Cirstea. She hits it wide, though, and it's 15-30. Naomi grand entrance was just for the opener, I think. Yeah, probably. I mean, that's how you start the two. I mean, yeah. Maybe she'll bring it back for the final or something. But you can't do the same thing twice, and she knows that. 15-30. Cirstea serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Osaka. Return goes back into Cirstea. Down the line's a good shot. Osaka gets back. There's Cirstea forehand to the forehand of Osaka. Osaka in the net. 30-0. And Sinner gets to 40-15. Fritz won the first set 6-1. Nice. If Sinner wins first set 6-love, does Ducky get a duck? Well, that ain't going to happen. And Sinner serves an ace. And it's 2-1 in the first. 30-0. Cirstea serves. Into the forehand of Osaka. Return goes back into Cirstea. That's going wide. And Osaka's got a break back point. Cam, please be careful with the spelling of ducky. It could be awkward, unconditionally slip of the tongue. What? And say like clucky. Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant? Like if I have a slip of the tongue and say clucky or lucky? Duckworth is serving. 11 minutes in. 11 minutes in. What has happened to a Wawrinka match? It's been like an hour. He plays like it's been an hour. He's a freak. All right, 2-1. All right, forehand goes in there by Duckworth. Love 15. Tsitsipas is injured. You mean he's got a blister on his foot, right? He had that at the start of the match. All right, love 15. Duckworth serves. Osaka broke back in the meantime. As we get a fault from Duckworth. Second serve. As the backhand return goes in the backhand of Ducky. Backhand now from Sinner. Into the forehand of Duckworth. The Sinner with the forehand down the line. Duckworth backhand. Goes wide. Love 30. Trouble for Ducky. All right, serve again. Duckworth serves. Oh, nice. All right. 15-30. 15-30. Osaka goes back up. Oh, it takes the lead, sorry. Goes up 3-2. There's a bit of forehand now in the net by Duckworth. 15-40. Sinner to get the break. To start us off. Wawrinka breaks in the 5th. Yes. Come on. Come on, Stan. Stan's up 2-love in the 5th. Oh, Tsitsipas getting knee treatment. Okay. As Duckworth saves 1, 30-40. Sinner's incredible. Something special. He definitely is. Serve out wide as a fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Sinner. Backhand from Duckworth to the backhand of Sinner. As Duckworth backhand to the forehand of Sinner. To the backhand of Ducky. Sliced. Sinner forehand again. As Duckworth slices it back. Sinner. Down the line forehand. Duckworth gets it with the backhand. Into the backhand of Sinner. To the backhand of Duckworth. Sinner forehand. Goes into the backhand of Duckworth. It's Ducky with a forehand. No, he can't get it. Sinner breaks. 3-1. 3-1, Jannik Sinner. By the way, Fritz is up a set and a break against Capriva. Mahatch is up a break in the 4th against Tsitsipas, who apparently is getting knee treatment. Tsitsipas is up a break in the 5th. Belinda Bencic is starting to warm up now. Valentov is up 4-1 in the 3rd. And we are here. All right, 15-love. Cassette serves. A fault. Second serve. Seven to the back end of Osaka. And Osaka in the net. 30-love. Sinner goes down the line with a forehand winner. 15-love. All right. Sinner serves again. Is an ace. All right, 30-love. As we get a fault, second serve. Because they're at 30-15, by the way. She tries level. Serve from Sinner goes in the backhand of Duckworth. Return is good to backhand of Sinner. Sinner overhits it. Nice return from Ducky. 30-15. As Cirstea gets to 40-15. As Cirstea serves the fault, second serve. And Sinner goes the backhand of Duckworth. Sinner gets the point though. Ducky goes wide and it's 40-15 as Cirstea hits a lovely winner down the line. It's 3-all. All right, Sinner to go to 4-1. Oh, Stan got broken. Stan got broken. No, I don't think Osaka made a fashion statement at the start of this match. As Sinner gets 4-1. I'm pretty sure she just came out regular, but I did miss the start as well, so she might have come out fancy, but it would have been, you would have seen it on socials by now. All right, 3-0. It's Cirstea forehand to the forehand of Osaka. Cirstea can't get that one. Osaka hit it wide. And it's love 15. I feel like Osaka's only going to do that stuff on a main court, like the main on like the main stadium. I don't think Osaka's going to walk out on court 13 in the same way, 15-all here, Cirstea, who's playing her last Australian Open. Osaka serves. A fault, second serve. So who's Cilic playing now? So Cilic plays the winner of Ruud and Munar. Okay. God, Cilic is cruising. I tell you, Cilic-Shelton fourth round is actually epic. That's an epic match. 15-30, Cirstea to try and get the break again. As Osaka down the tee, the forehand of Cirstea. Return goes into the forehand of Osaka, and she puts it away. 30-all. Winner of this match is going to take on Spizzirri on the men's side, who took out Fonseca in the first round and got a 5-set win in the last round, today I should say. The winner of this Osaka match will take on Inglis, who took out Sigamund in a dramatic match today. Drama-filled. Long over 3 hours, that match too. And of course, Swiatek in the fourth round potentially awaits the winner of this match as well. All right, 30-40, Cirstea with a chance to get the break again. 14 errors already from Osaka. Serve down the tee, the forehand of Cirstea return. Goes in the forehand of Osaka as Cirstea up. Forehand cross court, Osaka gets back. Cirstea again to the forehand of Osaka. Cirstea goes with a forehand again to the forehand of Osaka. Cirstea on the stretch. Osaka goes down the line. Cirstea with the backhand on the stretch. He's into the backhand of Osaka as Cirstea goes in the net with a forehand and it's deuce. And Sinner at 15-all. Backhand return now from Duckworth to the backhand of Sinner as Duckworth again to the backhand of Sinner. Ducky slice. Into the forehand of Sinner as Duckworth backhand again. Sinner again at the backhand of Duckworth. The Sinner backhand again goes down the line. That's too good. Ducky gets there but hits it long. 15-30. Good serve, Osaka. Advantage Osaka. No. Osaka's on court. She's on Margaret Court Arena, but I'm just thinking that maybe Osaka's going to save those moments for a big stadium and not... Margaret Court's like the second big stadium, but it's not Rod Laver Arena. Like, I think prime time... And then again, maybe it was just a one and done. She just wanted to do it one time. Anyways, forehand slice from Cirstea into the forehand of Osaka. Forehand from Cirstea again. Osaka cross court goes into the forehand of Cirstea. She puts up a lob. Osaka comes in with a smash. Cirstea gets back with a slice. Osaka forehand down the line. Winner. Too good. 4-3 Osaka. Also break points for Sinner for a double break. As Ducky hits a great serve. 30-40. Duckworth says a fault, second serve. Double fault, 5-1 Sinner. All right. Sinner 5-1. He is cruising. Okay. Here we go. Sinner serving for the set. 15 love with an ace. Now we've got Raducanu coming up straight after this. And the way this is going, Raducanu is going to be on before Osaka ends. All right, 15 love. Sinner serves. A fault. Second serve, Sinner. Goes to the backhand of Sinner. Pointer from Duckworth. Sinner cross court backhand at the backhand of Duckworth. Sinner with a drop shot. It's in the net. 15-0. Osaka wins a great rally. Love 15. Tsitsipas breaks back. Tsitsipas gets the break back. All right, first serve was a fault by Sinner. Second serve. Serve in the backhand of Duckworth. Return the backhand of Sinner. Duckworth. Slice. Goes wide. 15-30. Also Cirstea in trouble. Love 30. Chance for Osaka to take the break and serve at the set. All right. 30-15. Sinner serves. Yeah, the forehand of Duckworth. Return to the forehand of Sinner. Duckworth hits it in the net. 40-15. As Osaka breaks, Cirstea hits a volley long. Osaka's going to serve the set as Duckworth hits it out, and Sinner wins the set 6-1. Pretty easy for him. Cam, shouldn't you be doing predictions for fourth round upsets and stuff? What do you mean? Shouldn't I be doing them for... Why would I do fourth round upset predictions? I don't want any predictions. No, I wasn't. I was saying Duckworth with a D, not an S. All right, Osaka serve for the first set. Serving to the forehand of Cirstea. Return goes out, and it's 15 love. Sinner, 10 winners, 5 errors. Duckworth, 5 winners, 9 errors. And no break points against Sinner's serve. He was untouchable on serve. He won so many points on serve, I don't even know how many because I can't count. All right, serve out wide from Osaka. Cirstea gets it back, and Osaka hits it long on the forehand. It's 15-0. Osaka serves again. And Cirstea hits it long on the return. $30-15. As Osaka serves a fault, second serve. Duckworth wins the first point, 15 love. All right, Osaka, 30-15. Serve again. Into the forehand of Cirstea. Return the backhand of Osaka. Cirstea forehand again to the backhand of Osaka. As Cirstea goes into the backhand again of Osaka. Down the line the forehand of Cirstea. Osaka Inside out forehand goes wide. 30-all. As Duckworth gets to 30 love. As we return from Sinner into the forehand of Duckworth. Sinner with a slice. As Duckworth forehand again. Into the slice of Sinner. Duckworth drop shot. Sinner's going to get it with ease and hit a winner. 30-15 as Osaka is down a break point. 30-40. Osaka. 30-40, down break point. And she tries to serve for the set. Good return from Sinner. Duckworth, open court winner though. Great serve and forehand combo from Ducky. As with a forehand rally, Osaka cross court again. Cirstea gets it with a slice, but it goes in. Osaka slice backhand. Cirstea pass. Osaka volley, open court winner. What a rally! Back at deuce. Both ladies playing a great rally there. Osaka with the net point, with the volley winner to end it. But great rally. I mean, it was a good drop shot by Cirstea. It was a good pickup by Osaka. The pass was great, but the volley was better. Osaka, she gets the deuce. And a good serve out wide. Cirstea gets it back. Osaka forehand down the line. Too good. Advantage of Osaka to take the first set. Ducky wins the first game of the second. 1-love. All right. As Osaka with an ace to finish. 6-3. Oh, by the way, so the reason why I'm not going to do predictions from the fourth round onwards, because Andy Roddick does that. And I got to be honest, I feel like you can't change your predictions halfway through the tournament. You either that's not a thing. He made it a thing, and people think you can just no. If you make predictions, you can't go back and change them. That's not how that works. So I'm not going to do a video and redo my predictions because I was wrong. You know what I mean? You got to stick with what you said at the start, and you can't do he does a redraw, and that's fine. But I'm not going to do a redraw. I'm ride or die. If I mess up, that's on me. So yeah, I'm not going to do another. I'm not going to do a second video on my new predictions because I've already made my predictions. And if I got them wrong, then so be it. That's the fun part of it. I'm not going to redo my predictions because that would make no sense. I should have got them right in the first place, right? I haven't got them all. Some of them are right at the moment. So yeah, I'm not going to do another prediction video based on halfway through the event. That's not going to happen. I think Andy Roddick's the only one who does that. But he's Andy Roddick. That's okay. He can do whatever he wants. All right, 30-15. Sinner serving. Also, all my predictions I made at the start of the week are going to make the quarterfinals. So, I mean, I don't have to worry. If I did a predictions video, it'd just be like a repeat of what I already said because it already happened. Right? pretty sure that I haven't got anything wrong. So, like, if I just redid a video, it would make no sense. You've already watched the predictions. Why would I tell you them again? Besides Kostruk and losing, that's the only one I'm pretty sure that's the only one I got wrong. Anyways, 40-15. Stan's winning. Nice. As Ducky comes to the net. Sinner's slice just missed down the line. It's 40-30. Valentova wins. Let's go. 40-30. Return goes into the forehand of Cirstea. Forehand in the net by Cirstea. 30-15. First serve's a fault, second serve. As the backhand return goes the backhand of Cirstea. Down the line the forehand of Osaka. Cirstea with the forehand of the forehand of Osaka. Cirstea backhand passing shot is good, but Osaka puts away the volley and it's 30-all. We're back in a Valentova third round, maybe. Ooh, that sounds fun. Didn't they play last year? Did they play last year? Is that when we first watched Valentova? I feel like we watched Valentova versus Rybakina last year, which is the first time we got like... Yeah, they played the US Open. And I'm pretty sure the second set was pretty close, right? All right, 30-all. Is it a 4-0 from Cirstea? That's a winner, 40-30. Ducky's down a... Oh, sorry, Ducky's got a break point. Hang on. Advantage Duckworth. All right. Ducky to take the early break. All right, advantage Duckworth. Sinner serves. Fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Ducky. He hits it long. And we get back to deuce as Cirstea tries to get the first game of the second. Backhand from Osaka. As Cirstea goes down the line, Osaka hits it in the net. Good rally by Cirstea, and she gets the first game of the second. Wawrinka match is better to watch. All right, well, go watch it. Have fun. All right, advantage Sinner to get on the board. Advantage Sinner. Sinner serves a fault, second serve. Seven of the backhand of Duckworth. He hits it out, 1-1. In the second. Yeah, Rybakina is playing after Sinner tonight. All right, see you later, Dutchy. 1-0. Osaka serving in the second. As we get a backhand slice from Duckworth into the forehand of Sinner. Duckworth again to the backhand of Sinner to the forehand of Ducky. As we get a forehand from Sinner. Goes out. 15 love. Osaka at love 15. As she goes forehand down the line to the backhand of Cirstea. That goes short. And Osaka puts it away. 15-all. As Osaka serves again. As Duckworth gets the 30 love. Osaka serves the backhand of Cirstea. Return goes the backhand of Osaka. And that goes in the net by Osaka. And it's 15-30. Cirstea did have a break in the first. So Tsitsipas up 4-3 in the fourth. And Stan about to get broken in the fifth. To go down. And Fritz is up a set and a break. All right, Osaka serves a fault second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Cirstea. Good return. Osaka in the net. 15-40. Duckworth holds. 2-1. Oh, there you go. Sam Grott's in the front row of the Australian former players box. It's not the Royal box. It's the former Australian players box. With Cash and Mollick. All right, 2-1 Ducky. And Cirstea's got break points. 15-40. Serve out wide from Osaka as a fault second serve. Osaka saves one. 30-40. Grother's the chattest of chads. Yeah, the dude is pretty big dude. As Osaka hits it wide, there's the break. 2 love to stay in the second. No, it's on serve. Sinner didn't get broken. All right. 2 love Cirstea. As she serves into the backhand of Osaka. Return goes to the forehand of Cirstea. Osaka backhand. Cross court, the backhand of Cirstea as Osaka goes down the line with the backhand. That's a good shot. Cirstea forehand cross court. Osaka gets back. Cirstea forehand again as Osaka gets back and overhits it. 15 love. And Sinner's also at 15 love. He serves in the body of Duckworth. It goes in. Sinner puts it away. And it's 30 love. Serving to the backhand of Osaka as we get backhand from Cirstea. Osaka down the line to the forehand of Cirstea. In the backhand of Osaka. Cirstea backhand on the stretch. Osaka down the line in the nets. And it's 30 love. Osaka getting a little angry at herself after that miss. As Duckworth makes an error, 40 love. All right, return goes the forehand of Cirstea. Forehand from Osaka. There's Cirstea forehand again. The forehand of Osaka. Cirstea again to that Osaka forehand, but it's long. 30-15. As we just serve from Sinner. That's an ace. All right, 2-0. 2 games all. Because they're trying to get to 3 love in the second. All right. 2-2. As a return, goes into the forehand of Sinner. Back into Duckworth in the net. Love 15. Love 15. As a return goes in the backhand of Sinner, and then Duckworth with a forehand in the net. And it's love 30. Love 30. Castella's down at break point now, 30-40. Tsitsipas has got 23 aces, has he? He's also up 5-4. All right, slice from Sinner. Goes in the forehand of Duckworth. Sinner with a forehand into the forehand of Ducky. As Sinner goes down the line, Duckworth backhand cross court. Sinner's got it with his own backhand. A bit of slice from Sinner into the backhand of Duckworth. Sinner with the backhand again. The backhand of Duckworth. Sinner on the stretch, but it goes out by Ducky. Love 40. Osaka breaks back. Osaka breaks back. I'll tell you this. Since Osaka's got Vicharovsky, she has been way more vocal. Like, she celebrates and screams and yells way more, and I love it. More Osaka yelling. I think it's great. She's definitely, since getting Vicharovsky, she, like, when she had Moratoglu, that, like, she was almost, like, scared to disappoint him because he was the coach of Serena, right? But now, with Vicharovsky, she feels like, she just seems way more like, oh yeah, I've won 4 Grand Slams. I've been number 1 in the world. And she, like, has such a different, like, presence, right? She's playing like she should. And she's playing like who she is, right? Like what her resume says. Oh, you've won 4 Grand Slams. You've been world number 1. You beat Serena in a Grand Slam final. She's actually, like, definitely has that confidence about her again. All right, 30-40. Ducky saves 2. And yeah, she's been way more vocal too. She's like yelling and screaming. I love it. All right, Duckworth still down break point, 30-40. Serve into the forehand of Sinner. Return goes back into Duckworth. Sinner. Forehand into the slice of Duckworth. Again, the forehand of Sinner. Ducky backhand. Down the line. Too good. See, Sinner ran around his backhand to hit a forehand, and he left the whole court open, and Ducky was good enough to make the backhand. Deuce. Hey, thanks, DJ. All right, lovely backhand from Osaka as well. 15 love. As that goes from Osaka into the forehand of Castell on the serve. Forehand from Osaka is Osaka hits long. And it's 15-0. Great return from Castell. All right, we get the deuce. Ducky from love 40. As with a backhand rally. Slice from Duckworth. Sinner comes in with a slice. Ducky with a lob. Sinner with a forehand volley. He gets it. Duckworth has got him on the run, though. As Ducky forehand cross court again. Sinner gets it. Goes down the line. Now Duckworth in trouble. Sinner turns it around. And then he sprays it wide, though. And Duckworth with a big shout. Advantage Ducky. Good fight. As Castell hits backhand long, 40-15. Duckworth's just hanging on. Sinner's got beef with Duckworth from 2021. Why? What happened in 2021? All right, as Sinner gets back to deuce. So Duckworth knocked out Sinner in Montreal back in 2021. So in Canada, back before. Oh, so Sinner basically said, "Why the F are you screaming?" Because Ducky was saying, "Come on," after every shot. That's interesting. James fought hard, but also gave Sinner the unexpected. This is from John Millman. This is what he said. It was a younger version of Sinner, and he got a bit fired up. As Duckworth holds 3-2. Interesting. I'm sure Sinner, that was when Sinner was still just starting, but that's interesting. So Ducky, 5 years ago, right? Long time ago, as Ducky holds 3-2. Got Sinner a little bit annoyed. Osaka holds, by the way, 2-0. Interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was some beef. All right, 3-2. Duckworth leads. Castell is serving at 2-0. No, we're not watching the Kyrgios match. Is that when that's coming on? Oh, that's coming on after Wawrinka. I was supposed to start 4 hours ago. No, we're not watching that. Interesting. I don't think you could do the same thing nowadays. You could shout all you want, but Sinner's not going to be ruffled. When he was, maybe when he was a kid and he wasn't, what was he in 2021? 30 in the world? But I don't think you can ruffle Jannik Sinner 2026 the same way. All right, 15 love here as Castell serves in the backhand of Osaka. Castell goes the forehand of Osaka as Castell backhand again to the forehand of Osaka. Into the forehand of Castell as Osaka backhand down the line. That goes wide and it's 30 love. Sinner serves an ace. 15 love. Oh, Fritz is up 2 sets to love. All right, Sinner 15 love. 7 to the forehand of Duckworth. Duckworth in the net, 30 love. There's Osaka with a great shot. She gets a point, 30-15. As a return from Duckworth goes long. 40 love Sinner. $40 love. As a return goes in the backhand of Sinner. Forehand from Duckworth is too good. 40-15. Lovely forehand winner from Ducky. As we just slice from Duckworth into the backhand of Sinner. Duckworth backhand again. The backhand of Sinner as Duckworth sliced down the line. Sinner forehand into the backhand of Ducky as Sinner backhand on the stretch. Duckworth goes into the net. And it's 3-0. Sinner holds. 30-0 here. Castell is trying to stay in front. Did Castell just get a... I think she might have just got a... I think Castell might have just got a code violation for... a time violation and lost the serve. All right. Cirstea serves. Into the back of Osaka. Return goes back into Cirstea. Slice Osaka in the crowd, and it's 40-30. All right. Nice shot from Cirstea. 40-30. To stay in front. Good serve out wide. Osaka gets back. Cirstea forehand inside out winner. 3-2. 3-2. Cirstea. Osaka's talking to the umpire as well now. Okay, I don't know what they're talking about, but they're talking. Anyways, back rally. Duckworth slicing the net. It's 15-30. Chance for Sinner to get the break in the second. $15-30. Tsitsipas and Mahatcha in a tiebreaker in the fourth, by the way. Must-win tiebreak for Steph. And also, Wawrinka is 4-3 up in the fifth. Sinner forehand. Into the forehand Duckworth. Sinner comes in. It's a forehand down the line for a win up. 15-40. $15-40. To get the break here in the second, Sinner. All right, Ducky serves. And Sinner returns in front of Duckworth. Duckworth overhits it. There's the break. Sloppy game by Duckworth. And a good game by Sinner. He just put the foot down. 4-3. Sinner takes the break. All right, Osaka, 15 love. She serves in the back of Cirstea. Return goes into the back of Osaka, who hits it in the net. 15-0. Is the Wawrinka match the longest match of the tournament? 4 hours and 6 minutes? Maybe. 4-3, Sinner with the break. Osaka trying to level, 40-15. She serves a fault, second serve. All right, Sinner serves. And it's a double fault. Well, that's it. Sinner officially stinks. Well, that's it. Sinner's not going to win the Australian Open after that point. Oh, that's how he lost the 1 point slam. He double faulted. We should have known. Sinner has the yips on serve. First double fault of the match. Yep. And it's the last. Because he's not going to play anymore. Love 15. And then he hits a good serve. 15-0. Osaka forehand cross-court winner. Love 15. Love 15, Osaka. Sinner with a forehand inside out. That's a good shot. Up goes a lob by Duckworth, but Sinner puts away the smash. 30-15. Lovely backhand winner by Osaka. Down the line, love 30. 20 winners from Naomi Osaka. Now I love 30. As Cirstea serves again. Osaka backhand to the back of the Cirstea. Cirstea, it's a winner. 15-30. All right, Duckworth comes in. Sinner with a pass. Ducky with a volley. Too good. 30-all. Duckworth's putting up a fight. Great shot from Cirstea inside out backhand. She serves again. Into the forehand of Osaka. Forehand from Cirstea into the net. 15-40. Osaka to take the second set break. Sinner serves. Duckworth backhand into the forehand. Drop shot of Sinner. Ducky doesn't even run. He's like, yeah, whatever. You got it. You got it. You got it. Forehand to forehand rally. Cirstea with the backhand now into the forehand of Osaka. Cirstea forehand. Again to the forehand of Osaka, who hits it wide. 30-40. Osaka to get the break. Sinner holds 5-3. As Cirstea serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. The backhand of Osaka. Return goes out. Cirstea survives. Deuce. Sinner is wearing the dark green outfit tonight. As we just served on the tee from Cirstea, returning from Osaka. Cirstea comes to the net. Osaka with the pass. Oh, it's in the net. Advantage Cirstea to stay in front in the second. By the way, Wawrinka, 5-4 in the fifth. Oh, and Tsitsipas is down match point. Steph's down match point, but he's serving. Uh-oh. Tsitsipas in trouble. Fritz is up 2 sets to love. All right, Cirstea holds 4-3. As it a back into the net by Duckworth. 30-15. As we return now from Sinner to the backhand of Duckworth. Duckworth in the net. Why was that hard to say? Steph's out. Steph's out. 30-0. So about that redraw, what do we do? How does it work? 30-all. How do we do the redraw? Is that a thing? I think that's fine, right? Return goes out by Sinner, 40-30. Holy hell. I don't think I had Steph in the final or anything crazy, but I think I had Steph. Oh man, I had him in the quarters. What was I thinking? I had him beating Fritz, which is even funnier. I had him beating Fritz and Musetti. So I mean, like, god damn it. I thought only Djokovic could stop Tsitsipas. I was optimistic. I still think Steph's going to have a comeback year. Ducky holds. All right, 5-4. Yeah, Steph's my worst prediction so far. That hurts. That hurts. I was a little too optimistic. Anyways. Sinner's going to serve for a 2-6-love lead. My draw was perfect. Today has ruined my draw. Badosa, Tsitsipas both losing. That hurt. Having them lose. Again, why? Of course, I picked the two players that haven't done anything in over nearly a year to do something this week. Like, I'm very optimistic, but I should have just known better. Also, Hurkacz. Oof, he hurt me too. Oh, man. Just brutal. Anyways, love 15. As Cirstea forehand to the front of Osaka to the backhand of Cirstea. Osaka backhand. Down the line winner. Nice. 15-0. I think you took the United Cup performance too serious. I know, right? I got fooled by his United Cup performance. I thought, oh, well, if he's winning, if he can do that there, then he can win the Australian Open. Stan 5-0 in the 5th. Come on, Stan. Come on, Stan. Please, Stan. Come on. Do the thing. Do the thing. Hit a backhand, do the thing. Come on. Do the raw. 30-15. As we return now to the backhand of Osaka. Down the line from Cirstea. Osaka backhand in the net. It's 30-0. Uh-oh. Cirstea looking to break. All right, 15-love. Sinner serving for a 2-6-love lead. Yep, Hurkacz lost as well today. As we're back into backhand rally, Duckworth into the backhand of Sinner. Ducky goes down the line. Sinner gets it back, but Duckworth volleys. Sinner slice. Oh, and Duckworth puts away the smash just. 15-0. All right, 40-30. Osaka trying to level, I should say. It was a good volley by Ducky. Good scramble by Sinner, but I mean, Duckworth almost hit that smash in the net. Just cleared it. 4-4. Osaka holds. All right, Sinner serves. To the backhand of Duckworth. Sinner with a forehand. Into the backhand of Duckworth. As Sinner goes cross court. Duckworth gets it, but hits it wide as he goes down the line. 30-15. Just missed. All right, Cirstea serving at 4-0. As we return to the back of Sinner forehand now from Duckworth. Sinner forehand as Ducky goes again to the forehand of Sinner. Duckworth down the line in the net. 40-15. Set points for Sinner. For a 2-sets-to-love lead. As Cirstea and Osaka playing a very good rally. Nice shot from Cirstea down the line. And she gets to 15-love. And Sinner holds with an ace. And he gets the second set. He's up to 2-sets-to-love. Stand, by the way, 6-5 in the 5th. He's either going to play a tiebreak or he's going to win. Also, Fritz is at 2-0 in the 4th. Sorry, in the 3rd. He's up 2-sets-to-1. And Tsitsipas went down. I mean, Steph could have won the tiebreaks and he would have won, but he did it. But he did it. Okay. Sinner 11 winners, 4 errors. Duckworth 10 winners, 11 errors. Only had the 1 break point for the match, Duckworth. Sinner's just in a second round mood. As Osaka backhand is wide. Ooh, that was close. 40-love. 40 love. Yep, Steph lost him a hatch. Okay, 40 love. As Cirstea serves to take the lead again. Serving to the backhand of Osaka. Return the net. It's 5-4. Cirstea leads in the second. Okay, Tsitsipas 2 medical timeouts. Coaching warning. Do you get those these days? That's crazy. Must have been doing some serious coaching. New shoes, new racket every 10 minutes, all drama. Yeah, that's tough. Interesting to hear what he says in the press conference after all that. All right. Osaka. 5-4 for Cirstea. Osaka will serve to stay in the set. Osaka will serve to stay in it. Duckworth has left the stadium for now. By the way, chat, I don't know if you're getting this, but I'm getting like the commentators are like pushing the AO merch. Is anyone else getting that, or is it just me? They're like, hey, scan the QR code. Like, Robbie Koenig is selling AO merch. It seems so weird that the commentators are, like, doing ad reads. It's different if I do one. If I do one, it's different because it's YouTube, right? That's YouTube. Yeah, it's not unusual, right? For streamers to do. But, like, having, like, on the TV being like, hey, by the way, you can buy some hats. You're like, what the fuck? Also, I've seen the prices for the merch of the AO. It ain't cheap. I think I saw a bottle. By the way, not a sponsor. I'm not sponsored. I'm saying this off my own bat. I'm pretty sure I saw a drink bottle for like $70. You can buy a towel for $85. It's got a Ralph Lauren logo on it, so that's why it's probably $85. That's a lot. An Australian Open water bottle is $75 for a stainless steel 1 litre bottle. A tumbler is $73. What in the hell is even that? That is insane. That is crazy. You can buy a lid with a straw in it for $18. What? You can buy a pool top lid for $15. That's insane. I bought this for $5. I drank the water and then I put water in it. And it's made of glass. What is that? Is that normal? I don't know. I don't buy drink bottles. Maybe this is normal. Do they have any, like, there's some cool stuff. I mean, like, look, all fairness, I'm picking on, like, the water bottles. But, like, there is some cool stuff. Like, they got some cool hats and stuff. Like, I wouldn't mind getting an AO hat or something. That'd be all right. But, man, there's some pricey merch. That is pricey. Like, I'd rock a visor. Andy Roddick 03 style. Is that normal, though? Is a $75 tumbler normal? Is that normal? I've never bought a tumbler. Anyways, Cirstea breaks and wins a set. Sorry. Here I am getting distracted. All right, we're going 3. Osaka's gone 3 again. Cirstea takes the second. And Osaka's leaving the court. Again, she drops the second set. Same as she did with Ružić. I remembered how to say it. Sinner, by the way, he's dominating. He's at love 30. As the backhand return goes to forehand of Duckworth. Great shot from Ducky. 15-30. Winner of this Osaka-Cirstea match plays Inglis, who won earlier today. And then the winner might play Swiatek in the 4th round. All right. 15-30. I just found it strange that the commentators were... It's so weird to hear, like, on TV, them using, like... Saying, like, oh, get the merch. I'm like, what? What merch? I'm usually watching, like, Twitch streamers saying, hey, buy the merch. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll buy Pay Money Wubby's... I'll get a Meat Canyon hat. I'll get a Papa Meat shirt. Great, yeah, for sure. But buying, like... Robbie Koenig telling me to buy an Australian Open hat? What? That's crazy, man. That's insane. Is he getting a cut? He's getting anything from that? Yeah, it's 15-40. Sinner with the break points. Why can't they sponsor me? I have a hat. Ducky serves an ace, 30-40. Swiatek Cirstea before potentially Osaka 4th round. Yeah, Swiatek's draw is gnarly. Still break point Sinner, 30-40. And then he serves another ace, Ducky, down the tee. All right, deuce. As Ducky serves into the back of Sinner. Return goes into the forehand of Duckworth. Ducky in the net, though. Bad miss. Bad miss. Advantage Sinner. All right. Advantage Sinner, sorry. Serving to the back end of Sinner. Back into Duckworth. Sinner with a pass. Ducky with a volley in the net. There's the break. 2 sets to love and a break for Sinner. Stan is in a 10-point shootout in the final set of his match. 4-2 up a mini break. But it's first to 10. All right, Sinner. 2 sets, 11 a break. And Osaka Cirstea are going the distance. I still think Osaka's going to win, but Cirstea's put in a hell of an effort. I mean, Cirstea could have won the first set too. Five-two Stan. Come on, man. All right, Sinner up as 2 sets, 11 a break. Also, Fritz at 3-0 in the third. Served down the tee from Sinner's an ace. 15 love. All right, serve again. The fault. Second serve. Second serve for Sinner. Oh, Stan gives one back. All right, back in there by Duckworth. 30 love. As soon as there's a fault, second serve. As Duckworth hits it out, 40 love. All right. Sinner with a big serve, and it's 2 love in the third. Stands up 6-3. All right. Castella serving first. Sorry, yeah, she is serving first in the third. 15 love as we get a forehand from Osaka. That's down the line at the back of Castella. Osaka backhand. Down the line off the tape. Goes in. Castella forehand. Osaka gets there with a backhand. Cross court in the net. 30 love. Osaka's yelling at herself. All right, 30 love. As Castella says the fault second serve. Stands up 6-3. 7-3. Stands up 7-3. All right, Castella forehand to the forehand of Osaka. Castella with the backhand. Into the forehand of Osaka. Down the line of the backhand of Castella. Cross court into the backhand of Osaka. Castella with the slice in the net. 30-15. Also, Benčić has just started her match. As Sinner gets to love 30 with a forehand winner. Sinner is just, hey, he's had enough. He has had enough. He's like, I don't want to play anymore. I want to do something else. Eight 3 Stan. All right. Good serve, Ducky. 15-30. All right, Osaka with the backhand return. What a return. As she hit the forehand down the line. Now Castella can't get it. 30-all. Great hitting from Castella. As Ducky serves a fault. Second serve. Stan's got match points. 6 of them. All right, slice goes into the forehand of Sinner. Forehand from Duckworth into the forehand of Sinner as Duckworth goes in the net. 15-40. Sinner with chances to break twice in this third set. As with a forehand from Osaka down the line, that's a winner. 30-40 Osaka. To take the break in the first game of the third. Ah, 15-40. Sinner for the double break. Duckworth serves. Sinner in the net. All right, 30-40. One saved as Castella hits a backhand into the forehand of Osaka. Forehand from Castella. Again to the forehand of Osaka. Osaka hits it out. Deuce. Osaka hits it long. All right, return goes into the forehand of Duckworth, and he puts it away, and he saves both break points. Stan wins. He does it! As Osaka forehand down the line, that's a great shot. It's a day for the US Open. Like, it's a day for champions today, chat. Cilic, Wawrinka, Osaka. I don't know who else has won today that's won a Grand Slam. What a shot by Osaka down the line, by the way. Beautiful shot. As Sinner hits it out and Duckworth gets to advantage. Osaka with a break point. What was that stat? The oldest player into a third round since 1978 or something. As Osaka breaks. First game of the final set. 4.5 hour battle from Stan the Man. Against a young Frenchman, I'm guessing. Young? How old is, 21-year-old Frenchman who we're probably going to hear more about, right, in the future. But Stan plays 4.5 hours against a 21-year-old at 40 years old, which is wild. All right. Yeah, Wawrinka versus Fritz. Yes, please. Yes, please. All right. Duckworth trying to get on the board. Sinner returns in the backhand of Duckworth. Backhand from Sinner is a winner. All right, advantage Sinner. Do you think Stan will recover in time because he's 40, no offense? Well, he's got 2 days. And they will put Stan versus Fritz at night. That'd be criminal if they put it during the day. That's going to be a night match for sure. Not just because they both need rest, because Fritz is playing right now. But for sure they'll put it on at night. That's a night. I mean, it should be Rod Laver, right? They won't put it on Rod Laver because of Sinner and Djokovic, but Fritz versus Wawrinka as Duckworth double faults and it's 3-love. Fritz versus Wawrinka is like that's a Margaret Court night session match easily. Like, that makes so much sense. All right, 30-15, Osaka. Serving the forehand of Cirstea. Return goes the forehand of Osaka. Slice Cirstea. Into the backhand of Osaka. She hits a winner. 40-15. All right. Sinner's back. 3-love. And Osaka 2-love in the third. Yeah, Kyrgios and Kokkinakis are about to play doubles now. Only about 5 hours later than they were expected to. All right, backhand return goes in the forehand of Cirstea. Forehand from Osaka again. The forehand of Cirstea goes down the line of the backhand of Osaka. Cirstea forehand. Osaka with a lob. Goes long. 15-love. All right. Sinner backhand, the forehand of Duckworth. Sinner with the forehand of the stretch goes wide. And it's love 15. All right, love 15. Sinner serves again. As the backhand goes, the backhand Sinner forehand from Duckworth goes long. It's 15-all. Osaka also makes an error. And it's 30-love. All right, 30-15. Good serving by Sinner. Cirstea goes to 40 love. All right, 30-15. Sinner serves again. Into the backhand of Duckworth. Sinner backhand into the... Oh, no, it's out. 30-all. All right, Cirstea gets on the board. Osaka sprays it wide. 2-1 Osaka with a break in the third. Okay. 30-all. Sinner serves. A fault. By the way, Osaka's got the trainer out. At the moment. As Ducky gets a break point. Double fault Sinner. All right, 30-40. To get one of the breaks back. You know, Osaka's getting a medical timeout. They're leaving the court. I'm not sure why she's getting a medical timeout on like what exactly, but as Sinner with a good second serve and he survives, deuce. Ducky just makes a shanked error. All right. Osaka's getting a medical timeout. All right, there's advantage Sinner to go to 4 love. Yeah, we're watching Rebecca after Sinner's match. All right, advantage Sinner. Serving to the back end of Duckworth. Back in a Sinner is in the net. Back to deuce. All right, we get back to deuce. Not sure why Osaka's getting a medical timeout, but she is getting a medical timeout. All right, we get to deuce. As Sinner serves the fault, second serve. 7 to the front of Duckworth. Goes into the foot of Sinner. Ducky down the line. And Sinner with the backhand inside out. Winner. No. He missed it. All right. Advantage Duckworth. All right, serve again from Sinner. There's a bit of fault second serve. There's a bit of slice from Duckworth. Into the back end of Sinner. Ducky comes to the net, but overhits it. And Sinner survives. Back to deuce. All right, back to deuce. We're just waiting for Osaka to come back after a medical timeout. Hey, what's going on, Polis? Thank you for the coming back as a member. Appreciate that. Thank you for coming back. As Ducky hits it out, advantage Sinner. Advantage Sinner for a 4. For a 4-love lead. Also, Fritz is going to serve for the match. And he will take on Wawrinka if he holds serve. As a backhand from Ducky goes to the backhand of Sinner. Duckworth forehand. Winner. Okay. Still waiting for Osaka to come back from the bathroom or from the medical timeout. All right. Back to deuce. Sinner serves. To the back of the Duckworth. Sinner backhand as Ducky slice. Into the forehand of Sinner here. The drop shot. Duckworth gets there but puts it in the net. And it's advantage Sinner. All right, advantage Sinner. As we default, second serve. All right, Osaka's coming back. As we default now from Duckworth into the forehand of Sinner. Duckworth goes long and Sinner goes to 4-love. 4-0 Sinner. Osaka up a break in the third. She's back on court. All right, 4-love Sinner in the third. All right, Osaka back on court. She's up a break. I'm not sure what the medical time was for, but it might have been for a back problem maybe. As Osaka hits a winner. That's 15-love. All right, 15-love. Paulus.
Hi, Cam.
Hey.
I hope the final will be Novak vs Alcaraz.
Ooh, that would be a fun final. I don't know how Djokovic is going to beat Sinner, though. That's the thing. But, yeah. That would be a fun final. All right, 4-1 now. Cross-court winner from Osaka, and it's 30-love. All right, 30-love. As Ducky serves an ace down the tee, 40-love. And Osaka also 40-love. As she hits a forehand inside out at the back of Cirstea. The slice goes into the forehand of Osaka. Cirstea forehand on the stretch. Osaka down the line. Cirstea's there with the backhand as Osaka again to the backhand of Cirstea into the forehand of Osaka. Cirstea backhand again. As Osaka goes cross-court with the forehand winner. 3-1 Osaka and Duckworth on the board. 4-1 Sinner in the third. All right. Osaka consolidates the break she got about 10 minutes ago. Oh, Fritz gets broken. Damn. No Fritz Wawrinka yet. All right, 3-1 Osaka. As a backhand rally, that goes into the forehand of Osaka. Backhand now from Cirstea into the backhand of Osaka. Cirstea backhand down the line. That's a great shot. Osaka gets it back. As Cirstea goes down the line again. Osaka backhand down the line now. Cirstea is in trouble. Slice goes in. And Osaka in the net. Nice recovery from Cirstea. All right, 15 love. There's a bit of let. As a return goes into the backhand of Sinner. Forehand from Duckworth into the forehand of Sinner as Duckworth backhand slice. Sinner with the forehand into the forehand of Ducky and then Duckworth in the net. And it's 15 love. Sinner serves a fault. Second serve. As Duckworth goes to the back and Sinner goes wide. It's 15-0. As a backhand rally, Osaka runs around into forehand inside out for a winner off the tape. 30-15. Yeah, Rude versus Munar is coming on after this Osaka match. All right, as that goes out by Duckworth, 30-15. 30-15. All right, 30-15. As we just serve from Sinner down the the forehand of Duckworth. He hits it out. 40-15. Also Cirstea, 40-15. As the return goes in the backhand, Cirstea backhand from Osaka into the net. 3-2 Osaka with the break in the third. We'll watch Wawrinka Fritz, won't we? Yes, I'm definitely wanting to watch that. Yes. I'm guessing that's going to be on Saturday night, Margaret Court Arena, after probably the second match on that court, because Djokovic is probably going to play that night as well. And then probably Osaka Inglis on Rod Laver. So we'll watch Wawrinka Fritz. We'll watch on Saturday. So hopefully during it might be during the day, but I'm pretty sure it'll be a night session. If Fritz wins, because he hasn't won yet. So yeah, now we're starting to get some matches. So we've got Kalinskaya Swiatek. We've got Stearns and Nisimova. Pegula Selikomiteva. Pliskova Keys. Noskova Wong. On the men's side, we've got Shelton Vachereau. Djokovic Van der Zandschulp. Menchik versus Quinn. We've got Musetti versus Mahach. The winner of this will play Spazziri. So Sinner Spazziri. Cilic might play Rude. And then, yeah, Fritz Wawrinka. So there's some matches there to watch. But most of the seeds are winning. So we're getting a lot of those seeds playing against seeds, which is good. All right, Osaka, 3-2. In the third. As it a 4-4 rally, and that goes out by Osaka, love 15. Also, remember on Saturday it's going to be 1,000,000 degrees, so that's also going to be fun. All right, 15-30. Sinner 2 points away. All right, 15-30. As we serve into the forehand of Sinner, backing out from Duckworth. Sinner Goes down the line, but he hits it long. It's 30-all. All right, nice serving from Ducky. (40-30) to stay in this, to stay in the match for a little bit longer. All right, Fritz wins. 40-30 Duckworth as Sinner hits a return out. It's 5-2. Sinner's going to serve the match. All right, there's Osaka in the net with a backhand. It's 15-40. All right, there's Osaka with a forehand. Cross court, that's a winner. 30-40, one saved. Yeah, Fritz won. So Fritz versus Wawrinka is a thing. All right. Sinner serve the match. 5-2. Okay. As Duckworth in the net, 15 love. Osaka gets to advantage. As Castella hits backhand into the forehand of Osaka to the forehand of Castella. Osaka backhand on the stretch. Castella gets the point. Back to deuce. By the way, tomorrow we got a very busy day. All right, 30 love Sinner. As Osaka serves again. Into the forehand of Castella. Forehand from Osaka. Into the slice of Castella. She puts in the net though. And it's advantage of Osaka. Benchage already down a break. That's sketchy. All right, 30 love Sinner. Duckworth returns it wide. 40 love Sinner. As Castella hits it back into the forehand of Osaka. And Osaka gets a winner. 4-2 Osaka in the third. All right, match points to Sinner. To get it done pretty easily. Not a surprising score. Sinner serves. An ace to finish. And he gets into the third round without breaking a sweat. All right. 1-4-2. And it wasn't, I mean, the second set, Duckworth put on a bit of a show, but it wasn't really, it was a cameo. All right, Sinner takes the win, and he's going to play against Spizzirri in the third round. And that'll be in a couple of days' time. All right. Benchage breaks back. GG's. Osaka, by the way, 4-2 with a break. As Castella backhand in the net, and it's 15-all. But pretty straightforward stuff from Sinner. Didn't have to really sweat himself. And we knew that. Ducky was probably never really going to be a chance unless something happened to Sinner. You know, that's unfortunately the reality of everybody who plays Sinner these days. Unless Sinner is compromised or you're Carlos Alcaraz, you're probably not going to beat him. Or get even a set off him, right? I mean, he's so stingy. 30-15. As Osaka hits a wide. All right, if you want to keep watching the Osaka match, come on over. We're going to be watching the end of this one. And then we've got Raducanu coming up. So jump on over. All right, 30-15. Serve again. Into the backhand of Osaka. Backhand Cirstea. Into the forehand of Osaka. Cirstea backhand again. Osaka gets it back. Cirstea again to the backhand of Osaka. Cirstea backhand goes down the line. Osaka forehand inside out. Cirstea backhand gets it back in to the forehand of Osaka. And she puts it away 30-all. Also, Kokonakis Kyrgios are playing. But yeah, jump on over if you haven't already. And we'll finish this match for Osaka Cirstea, but then also the Raducanu match. Sinner wins 1-4-2, and he's in the third round. He'll take on Spizzirri in a couple of days. All right. Osaka looking for that double break. $30-all. And the umpire and Cirstea are having another conversation about serving. All right, Cirstea's back on. Serve to the back of Osaka. Cirstea forehand down the line. Goes long. Osaka's got break point to take a 2-break lead. All right, 30-40. And we've got Raducanu next. Up against Gracheva. All right, break point again for Osaka. As the return goes to the backhand of Osaka. Now forehand from Cirstea. Backhand of Osaka down the line as Cirstea goes cross-court with the forehand. They go forehand to forehand and Cirstea hits it out. There's the double break, 5-2. Osaka, one game away from the third round. All right. I know Ruud Munar as well as Bencic still have to play, but so far we had who had looked the best to you from the man and women's side. I don't know. I mean, no one's looked bad. You know, like all the contenders still look good. Like no one's looked bad. You know, Djokovic, Sinner, Alcaraz have all won. Medvedev, right? He's looked good. He had a tough second round, but he still won. And then on the women's side, Swiatek, Sabalenka, you know, we'll watch Raducanu, Anisimova, Gauff, they've all played well. They've all looked good. They've all looked good. They've all played their best. None of the contenders have faltered yet. All right, Osaka's going to serve the match. Osaka to serve for the match. And she serves. Into the back of Cirstea. Return goes back of Osaka. Cirstea. Into the back of Osaka. Cirstea forehand. Into the front of Osaka. Cross court the front of Cirstea. Osaka down the line as Cirstea gets it back. Into the back of Osaka. Cirstea went for the winner and missed it. All right, 15 love. Serve. Into the back of the Castella. Osaka forehand. And Castella slicing the net. 30 love. As Osaka serves a fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Castella. Osaka backhand to the forehand again of Castella. As Osaka forehand cross court. Castella gets on the stretch. As Osaka goes cross court again. The forehand of Castella. Osaka forehand goes again to the forehand of Castella. Into the forehand of Osaka. As Castella forehand down the line. That's a great shot. Osaka gets it. Castella, forehand winner. No. Osaka gets it back. And then Castella puts away the smash. 30-15. Andreeva also handled the crowd vocally pro for Sakkari. Yeah, that was good last night. That's true. All right. 30-15. Serve into the backhand of Castella. Backhand from Osaka down the line. Great shot. Castella gets back. There's a forehand from Osaka down the line. Up goes a lob by Castella, but Osaka puts it away. Match points for Naomi Osaka to get the job done. $40-15. Serve. Into the forehand of Castella. Return in the net. There it is. Osaka battles back to win. Another tough 3 setup. And that's the last time Castella is playing the Australian Open, but put on a show. Good battle. Ooh, very frosty handshake. And Osaka's like, what's that for? Oh, they're going at it. Woohoo! They are going at it. And Osaka's like, what the hell, man? Wow. I don't know why they were... I mean... What the hell? What happened? Why were they going at each other? Did something happen that I missed? Jeez, that was the frostiest you ever see. And Osaka's like, what was that for? Like, what the hell? Oh man, that was frosty. That was so frosty. I mean, that was frosty. It was like, yeah, it went frosty and then it turned into fire. Like, what the hell? The frost turned into like spice and they started yelling, talking to each other. The hell happened? I couldn't hear him, so I don't know what happened. Did anyone hear? I don't know what they were beefing. They haven't played for 10 years, so I don't know what they're beefing about. What the hell just happened? I have no idea what just happened. But that was the frostiest handshake, and Osaka's like, what was that? And Castella was chirping. Was it because Osaka had a medical timeout? But she was winning when she had one, so it couldn't be that. Unless it's like, maybe Osaka thought that, maybe Castella thought that Osaka was like time wasting or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened. That was wild. Wild to end that match. They were chirping at each other. I don't know. I don't know what. I couldn't hear him, unfortunately. But if you heard him, let me know what you heard. Was angry that Osaka was screaming, come on, after every missed first serve. Oh, okay. Osaka was vocal, but, you know. That was not what I expected. Because I thought Castella's last match on like, you know, at the Australian Open, I thought that maybe Osaka would be like, oh, you know, congratulations on a good career and stuff. Nope. That didn't happen. Nobody was congratulating anybody. They didn't even congratulate each other on the match. It was like, I'm not saying shit to you. We're not having any friendly words to say. That was wild. Oh, it was about Osaka being vocal, was it? I mean, she didn't yell that much, did she? I mean, I think there was sort of... I didn't think it was that bad. Osaka's more vocal than usual, but, I mean, she wasn't yelling that much, was she? What the hell? What the hell? Wild. What a wild end to that match. It was a good match, too, so. Yeah, Castella's like, I do not care if I'm retiring. I'm going down swinging. That's crazy. Yeah, Osaka, but see, Castella just like, I mean, Osaka spoke back. Like, she spoke up, I should say. Castella gave the frosty handshake, and Osaka's just kind of like, what was that? And then Castella was like, you want to know? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened. I'm not listening to the interview because I'm getting ready for the next match, but wild scenes. But I'll have a listen and we'll come back and watch Rebecca. Jeez, what an end to the match. Who would have thought that was going to happen? That was crazy stuff. Anyways, Osaka wins. And Osaka is into the third round. Castella's like, I don't care. Stop yelling at me. It's wild times. Anyways, jump on over. We're going to watch Rebecca taking on Gracheva. They're about to start. So we'll get that one started and I'll figure out what the hell just happened. But Osaka wins. Sinner wins. They're into the third round.